We're making avocado toast today!
Avocado toast, a snack or light lunch that originates from my husband's homeland in Australia, but has become wildly popular and ubiquitous here in the US. Today, I'll be sharing my 5 favorite ways to eat Avo toast. They range from oozy and fermenty to briny and fatty, and they're all super delicious.
The base of this is all going to be the same. Of course, it's going to be a nice piece of crusty bread as well as avocado that we're going to mash. So I'm going to walk you through all the different steps of the different methods, and we're going to get started right now. I was doing some analysis on my YouTube viewers, and I noticed that a lot of you are not subscribing. I don't know what you're waiting for, but you gotta subscribe. You like watching me eat, right? So avocados, make sure that your avocados are nice and ripe. If they are not ripe, don't try to cut into them and mash them. It's not going to be yummy at all. So you want to wait until they are nice and ripe. Quick ways to get them to ripen is if you leave them on the counter either next to each other, because avocados release ethylene gas, they'll actually encourage each other to ripen. Another method is to put all your avocados in a paper bag. That'll also encourage them to ripen more quickly. Once they are nice and ripe, you're going to mash them up, and then a few fixings that I like to mix up into my mashed avocado. These are totally up to you, but these are things that I like to do at home. So of course, you're going to need some salt and pepper. I like to use a very coarse salt. So this is a sea salt that I got when I was in Newfoundland last year. This is from the Newfoundland Salt Company. The salt is really, really delicious. It's really flaky, it's really crusty. They're all kinds of uneven, which I really love. Pepper, standard. I like a little bit of heat, so we're gonna use a little bit of red pepper flakes. And then for some nuttiness and additional nutrition, I like to add different types of seeds. So I like to use hemp seeds. I also love to use chia seeds. We're gonna use a mix of both today. And then of course for the bread, make sure you're using really, really high quality crusty bread. I love to use whole wheat sourdough. I also love peasant bread. Mixed grain bread is also really delicious. This is some peasant bread that I got from a local bakery called Bread Alone. To mash up this avocado, we're going to take a very sharp knife, hold the avocado very firmly in one hand, and then you're just going to cut into it, and if it's nice and ripe, it'll just pierce it. You can cut it all the way around. 2 beautiful avocado halves. So I'm going to de-pit it. So you want to make sure you're firmly gripping onto the base of this avocado. And then you're going to take your very sharp knife and just kind of jab it so that it has a firm grip on the pit, and then just kind of move it back and forth, and then you've got the pit. And we are going to slice them up so that they're nicely cubed. Cut it up crosswise, and then do the same thing for the second piece. And then now you're just going to take a spoon and then dump it into our bowl. So now we'll mash it so that it's a little bit mashed, but still you can see that there are solid pieces of avocado. Now we'll add in our seeds. So hemp seeds, chia seeds, add in the red pepper flakes. Can't forget the black pepper and some of that coarse sea salt that I love. I just toasted my bread. You want that crunch in every bite. Hear that? That's what you want to hear. No wimpy, sad bread here. This is avocado toast. It's called toast for a reason. So now we just want to take this avocado spread and spread it on top of each slice so that it's nice and even. Every single bite has a nice big hunk of avocado mash in it. So that was pretty simple and quick. This is basic avocado toast with just a few additional fixings that I love. But if you want to spruce this up, if you want something that's a bit more substantial, there's a number of different toppings that I like to add. So one of those toppings is kimchi. Kimchi and avocado go really well together because you've got that richness, the fattiness of the avocado paired with that sour, salty, umami spiciness of the kimchi. So if you're using kimchi, make sure that you're draining it out of the container to get rid of the excess liquid. it might make your toast a bit soggy, and no one wants soggy toast. I'm gonna take some of this kimchi and add it on top of the toast. It's been drained. Second delicious topping for your avocado toast would be some fresh in-season tomatoes. Now I got these tomatoes from Hudson River Valley, but if you have those really sad, pathetic supermarket American tomatoes, the way to get them to ooze with tomato flavor is just to dice them and then lightly sprinkle them with just a little bit of salt. Then put them in a strainer or a colander over a bowl, and then it'll start taking out all the excess tomato juices. And then the leftover tomatoes that you have are going to be nice and rich and flavorful. But this is also going to help with preventing your avocado toast from being soggy when you add the tomatoes on top. A fourth way I love to enjoy my Avo toast is with an egg. That can be fried or sunny side up. Today we're actually gonna make it Thai style. To make Thai style fried egg, we're gonna heat up a big glug of oil in a shallow pan and wait until it gets super hot. Pre-cracked 2 eggs, so we're just going to slide them into the oil. Spoon some of the oil on top of the egg just to ensure it's extra crisp on top. Wait until the bottom of the eggs have gotten nice and brown so it's nice and crispy. Crispy egg on Avo. Another really delicious pairing. And finally, the fifth way I love to enjoy my Avo toast is with canned sardines. Now you may be looking at me and wondering, canned sardines, really? It's a really, really tasty way to top your Avo toast, and sardines are just so good for you. They are nutritionally jam-packed. They are very high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are very, very good for you. Sardines are also amazing because they're extremely sustainable, given that they're at the bottom of the food chain, and they're extremely low in toxins such as mercury, which everyone should be concerned about. These are wild-caught, sustainable. These are also skinless and boneless, but if you happen to find sardines that do have the skin and the bones, don't worry about it. They're so teeny tiny that you can pretty much just chew right through them. It's really simple just to plop on the canned sardines. So I usually drain some of the excess oil out of the can, and then I'll start picking out the sardines and putting them on top of the toast. And I like to mash them up a bit. Creamy, crunchy, spicy, hefty, right? This toast is packed. This is like summer on toast. The creaminess of the avocado goes so well with the juiciness and the sweetness of the tomatoes. Sardine Avo Toast. This is so luxurious. You have the richness and the fattiness of the avocado on top of the fattiness and the richness and the nutritiousness of the sardines. So that wraps up my 5 favorite ways of making Avo Toast. I just love all 5 of them, but arguably the sardine version is the richest and the most indulgent. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comments below what your favorite variation of Avo Toast is. Please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon to get immediate notifications as soon as I upload my next video. Thanks again for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye!